And we're back. I'm awesome Ashby, boop, 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 your team building professional. And we are talking about what makes you happy. I think what makes you happy is important. I don't know if you think that, but I think that. And so, what makes me happy, I'm going to tell you what makes me happy, but then I want you to think about what makes you happy, right? Because these are all dares and they're daring you to self reflect. And I am going to tell you what makes me happy. What makes me the happiest is having fun with others, but not in a like we're all sitting around a bar table kind of way, because this is not my jam. I like us when we're all having together, having fun, when we're playing, when we're learning new things about each other. And I think that that is really cool. And so, play with professionals is sort of the mantra I go with. And I like it when adults can play together and learn new things about each other and think about things outside of their own world. Like, there's so much to see and do in this world. We could live multiple lifetimes and never see or do all of it. So that's what I really like about Play with Professionals. It's important for us to come together as adults in the working environment and learn new things about each other, because it helps us be better people ourselves. And so, what makes me the happiest is when I get the opportunity to do that, when I get the opportunity to play and engage with other professionals and learn new and different things about each other, because it helps me be a better person. And I think it goes both ways. There's so much out there we don't see, we don't know about. No one ever has all the answers. So when we do get together and we do have fun with each other, we get to open up our mind a little bit and learn new things. And I think that's wonderful. And there's different ways to facilitate that. There's different ways to go about doing that. There's like fun games where we're all just playing games with each other and getting to know each other better, low stakes environments. And games are low stakes environments, which is really great for team building, especially because when you're in a low stakes environment, it's a lot easier for you to be less defensive and less controlling, and all the things that we try to work on in the business environment to not be. Um, and I think that's great because games are fun and everybody loves games. And when we do play certain games, we learn about each other. We don't feel the need to get too invested. And I like when they get competitive, because then there's other games you can do outside. There's such a big spectrum here when it comes to team building. You can do very extreme, like mud rudder, or mud is that what it's called, mud run kind of stuff, when it's extreme in that way, where you're really doing physical harsh challenges. And then you can go far the other way, where it's not very physical and you're just using your mind, strategy based games, play things like that. And then there's just like having a good time. Maybe you're doing some trivia. Maybe you all just want to play some trivia and have some camaraderie to see like who knows what. Maybe science, film, history, and learn about each other that way. So yes, I'm the happiest when I'm playing with others, and I'd love to play with you. And I'm working on some offerings now, and there's some other offerings that come to fruition with a partner of mine that that he's created. And so there's lots of options there, and I hope you'll take a look at them. And I hope to hear from you. You can always book a call with me down below if you'd like to Zoom with me, and we can see if we're a good fit, and I can bring some fun to your environment. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you again. And this is me outside of my comfort zone with no makeup on. Yay! Talk to you later. Awesome Ashby, your team building professional. Bye.